I say yo, welcome to the BBW show. We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Follow my Instagram at _BBW show. Now the topic today is wrestling. More importantly, 5 wrestlers who should leave AEW for WWE. Now, I know that everybody see WWE people leaving for AEW or getting fired, and they think that it's never going to happen the opposite way. It has to happen the opposite way, you feel me? That's just common sense, you feel me? AEW is not going to have 10,000 people under contract. Somebody's definitely going to leave WWE for a better position or more money. That's just mathematics, you feel me? Now, number one, and side note, it already happened with Ben Carson, you feel me? He's not doing nothing, he's in NXT UK, but that's better than being in regular NXT. I tell you that, that's better than being in NXT 2.0. Facts. But let's get to this. Number one, people who should leave AEW for WWE. Brian Cage, you feel me? He's at the top of this list. Now, he went viral last week for his wife posted something on Twitter saying that he's being very misused. He's a world champion type athlete in any company. Anybody that know him know that, you feel me? And mad people was mad, you feel me? The AEW fans didn't like that. They don't like you saying that people being misused there. Only people get misused in WWE. You know that? Not nowhere else. You know that? But yeah, she said that, you feel me? And if we being honest, Cage has definitely been misused, you feel me? Look at, Cage joined AEW in May of 2020. May of 2020 at the pay-per-view, Double or Nothing. I remember that. Came out with Taz, you feel me? Right now, it is September of 2021, and he's already kicked out the group. He's already kicked out the group. He's literally been there for like a year, and he's already out the group, you feel me? You know what else happened around May of 2020? Bobby Lashley and MVP. Or April, around March that probably happened. But that happened last year too. And look at all they have done in the last year. You can't tell me Brian Cage couldn't be the AEW version of Bobby Lashley. You can't tell me that, you feel me? Team Taz definitely had more potential than what they did. I'm not gonna lie. They was always booked as a joke faction. They was never taken seriously. Never. They ran from Sting for weeks. They would just interrupt people not saying nothing. That's their gimmick. Like, I know it went funny this week when CM Punk said it. Like, I never said Team Taz. I never mentioned you guys. That's literally their gimmick. Like, hey, we'll talk. Hey, don't say our name. Don't say our name. You better not say our name. Nobody thinks about them. But they think they're so legit. You feel me? And they have legit wrestlers. But they don't get booked like it. So Brian Cage is my number one person who should leave. Number 2, Lance Archer. I said this in a previous video. Lance Archer has been buried since the moment he got in AEW. Gangster. Since the moment he feuded with Cody Rhodes over a new championship, he was buried. Immediately. You feel me? Lost to Cody, never got a rematch. He's lost to Moxley before. You feel me? I swear they was building him up for Kenny Omega around January when they was trying to turn him babyface. Never did nothing. He lost to Miro for the belt. Went nowhere. You feel me? He beat Moxley for the belt just so Tanahashi could beat him for the belt in Japan. Like, you feel me? Archer's been booked like a complete geek, bro. A complete geek since day one. He's somebody that could benefit in WWE. Look at what they're doing with Damian Priest. Look what they're doing with Karrion Kross. Like, say what you want. Karrion Kross is beating niggas up. You don't like his presentation, but he's beating people up. You feel me? WWE likes big guys, so people say. So why Lance Archer wouldn't be successful there? And he's way better now than he was 10 years ago when he was there. Clearly. Number 3, Scorpio Sky. He is another one that has been bundled since day one. I'm not going to lie. Excuse me. So, they had Scorpio Sky and Kazarian become the first tag team champions. That was a big fucking mistake. I'm not gonna lie. That was a big mistake. I feel like in the next 4 years, if you ask who's the first tag team champions, nobody's gonna remember it was Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. Nobody will ever remember that. So I feel like they fucked up by doing that. And then they lose the belts. And then they try to break up SCU, but don't break them up. They was doing this. They was doing the Big E thing around the same time with Scorpio Sky. I hate to compare AEW to WWE, but they broke them up around the same time. With Big E was staying on SmackDown and the New Day went to Raw, and then Scorpio Sky went singles run. They did that around the same time. Look at Big E now and look at Scorpio Sky. Big E's a WWE champion. Scorpio Sky's just back in another makeshift tag team. Like, bruh, listen. Like, literally, bruh. He's literally just doing the same thing he was doing at SCU, but with another partner. Ethan Page, was doing great work in Impact. Josh Alexander's contract not up. So they're like, all right, we just going to put you in another tag team. You feel me? They have no chemistry to me. You feel me? Scorpio Sky would be a better fit in WWE. Last but not least, the last two people who should go to WWE from AEW is FTR. That's right. FTR should leave AEW for WWE. They haven't done jack shit since they came to AEW. They literally have moments of greatness in AEW. Literally like this big. That's the moment. You feel me? They beat Hangman Page and Omega in a long, hour-long match that went on forever with no crowd. You feel me? They beat them. They lost the first match to Young Bucks. The first time we ever got Young Bucks versus FTR, the babyface won that. And then the Young Bucks never wrestled them again. That's bad booking. 2, it didn't happen yet, but they're about to lose to Sting and Darby Allin on TV next week. They're not being Sting and Darby. They're about to lose to a guy that weighs 180 pounds and a 60-year-old man in a tag team match, and they're the best tag team in the world. That's bad booking, you feel me? They have moments of AEW. Like, they're in the pinnacle. That's literally this. They get to work with their idol, Tully Blanchard. That's big for them. Other than that, they not doing jack shit in AEW. You feel me? Like, yeah, they was in some comedy segments in WWE, but everybody's in comedy segments. Randy Orton's in a comedy segment every week with Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle's in a comedy segment every week with himself. Is he being buried? No. You feel me? So you gotta just pick your battles, bro. That's it. Just pick your battles. I'm sure that they would be doing something better than it, or if not equivalent, something better than what they're doing in AEW right now. If they was in WWE, they would. Them versus the Street Profits, them versus the Viking Raiders. Those is great matches we've never seen. You feel me? And personally, I felt like FTR versus Santana and Ortiz didn't live up to the hype, to me, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.